Buddha pose, or Baddhakonasana in Sanskrit, is a pose that stretches the inner thighs, groins, and knees. It also stimulates abdominal organs, ovaries and prostate gland, bladder, and kidneys. I highly recommend you to warm up and get your body prepared before jumping into this pose, specifically your ankles and knees. I consider this pose an intermediate due to the fact that it requires for you to know how to stand on exposure on the line. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to go into it from the ground and from the line. Start by bringing awareness to your breath and keep this awareness throughout the whole process. To go into the posture from the ground, press into the line with both hands and lower it until you're able to bring your foot in contact with it. Press on the part where the arc finishes and the heel starts. Take the hand of that same side and send it forward. Let your weight sink down into your foot and you'll be in half a squat, similar to the Chongo mount but in exposure. From here, keep your hips down. Slowly send weight to your foot and hand that are in contact with the line until the foot that is on the ground starts to feel lighter and you can raise it, switching it for the hand that is on the line. It is important here that you keep your chest forward and your glutes sinking down. If you start leaning backwards, the weight of your hips can pull you back, making you fall. And if you raise a lot your hips, you can also fall forward. If you're new to this, maybe get someone to spot you. Once you're in a squat, go to the line with one hand. Place it pointing towards you with the heel of your hand in contact with the line. Lean into your hand and while also pressing with the opposite foot, raise your hips a little, sending your weight forward and liberating the leg that is in between in order to place the external metatarsal or outside part of your foot in contact with the line. Start to put weight into it and place the other foot in the same position, right beside the other one. The soles of your feet should be facing each other. Depending on your flexibility, they may form a triangle at first, but with practice you will be able to bring your soles together. It is important here that your feet are touching each other, centered and sending all your energy into the line. From here, slowly start to shift the weight from your arm to your feet, letting your knees fall towards the line. Depending on your flexibility, at first your legs may not fully rest on the line. So put a strength into your ankles to maintain the pose and send your chest forward. With practice, you can rest the outer part of your calves on the line, making the posture more stable. Keep breathing and find comfort in the pose. From standing, you can come into exposure squat and get into the pose just like we did before. Or you can slowly send weight to the leg to liberate the other one and place the external metatarsal or outside part of your foot in contact with the line, following these movements with your other leg as well. Go down with your knees pointing to the anchors, gazing forward to a fixed point on the ground, sending your chest forward and your glutes down. Breathe and sink into your feet. To go back to standing, place the heel of one hand on the line, pointing towards the back. Lean into it to liberate weight of your feet, switching the external part to the sole, coming into an exposure squat. Then begin to shift the weight from your hand to your feet. Raise your glutes, let go of the hand on the line, and as you stand up, send your weight to the back foot. Rotate the front one to be in alignment with the line. Take a step and you're back to walking. I hope this was helpful for your practice. Keep in mind the communication with your body and don't force it into doing things that feel painful. If you have any comments or suggestions or want to learn a specific trick, write it on the comments below. Thank you for watching and keep practicing.